What up, and welcome everybody to Pnoid News. Man, listen, all right, I'm gonna tell you what, you know how I do on my channel sometimes. Sometimes I like to do videos just because I like to do them. And I'm gonna be honest with you, right now, I legitimately have some exclusive content just for y'all that nobody else has ever seen before because, well, you know, my buddy almost stuck his dick in crazy. And this might be the craziest bitch who has ever lived in the history of mankind. I'm gonna be standing here reading you some shit that you might not ever, ever hear anyone who's as crazy as this fucking individual is. Like, I'm gonna try to get this bitch on the channel for an interview just because she's batshit out of her mind. But in the meantime, I wanted to bring y'all this because I thought it was something that you might enjoy. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, so my brother is standing here going through a bit of a time in his life. He's out on bail right now. He's living in a hotel. It's mostly because of the fact that, when you're on bail, it's kind of like having cancer. You can't plan your life a year out, 2 years out, 3 years out, 5 years out. So it's a really difficult thing to do and go through as a whole, as a human being. So with that being said, you go to hotels and you meet some interesting people. All right. And when, you're staying in a hotel, the interesting people around you oftentimes, will be absolutely batshit out of their fucking minds. And I'm going to bring you this conversation with this bitch named Brooke. Okay, I don't know this broad. From what I understand, she is smoking hot. This bitch is supposedly a smoke show. I don't know. All right, but let me read you this conversation and the fact that my boy, all right, who he can pull pretty much any piece of pussy he wants to, all right, because legit he's that type of filthy motherfucker. Yo, real shit. He kept talking to her even though she was saying this banana stuff. So he said, let's start with this beginning of the conversation. He said, just was wondering about you and was hoping you were okay. Sorry again, I couldn't help you last night. Wanted to see if you wanted to chill sometime, maybe. Right? And she said, do you want to chill right now? He said, what do you got in mind? I'm at work right now, but I'll be done around 4. We could kick it then. I'd say we come chill at my room, but like I said, I stay there with my ex for the time being, and I'm sure she'd flit shit. Okay, sounds good. Like I said, I'm trying to put my PUA and IRS stimulus, but I don't know where it's going. Okay, so he said, she said, no problem. How do you know Leary? He said, are you free tomorrow? We could get together and do something around lunch. I'm a little broke, but we can chill at my mom's. I don't know how you are for food and shit, but we can make something at my parents' place. I've been cooking there to save money day to day because the hotel only has a microwave and I've been spending too much on takeout. She said, sure. I'm good friends with Leary. I used to work with him at TJ Rockwell's, and I'm good friends with Dylan and his old roommate. He said, how do you know him? Awesome. Did he go to Millersville? Right? Awesome dude. He said, you can text me all you want though tonight. I'm actually curious to get to know you. Okay, sounds good. Same. Thanks for saying hello and reaching out. I hope I don't offend you by asking this, but he said, what's up with your Facebook post? They're troubling and I'm trying to understand what you got going on in your head. This is where the fun begins. So, there are people who have spiritual power, larger looking people, and just want to help if I can. Ever see a movie out of your head? There is a girl who could see out of my head her entire life. All right. Hang on a minute. Hang on a second. She said there's a broad who could see out of her head her entire life. Right, and then she said, Central Intelligence agents from other countries as well as native to the U.S. showed me how it happened. I got raped so deeply, someone extracted my Sushumna and Kundalini. It was inserted into another person. Hang on a minute. Wait. There was a girl who could see out of her head her entire life, right? The Central Intelligence agents from other countries, as well as native to the U.S., showed me how it happened. So apparently this broad knows CIA people, just to begin with. And then she says, I got raped. Hang on a minute. I'll be honest with you. You should never, once a broad says I got raped, that should be the end of your conversation with this bitch, right? But like, yo, my man didn't stick his dick in it. So, right, I'm proud of him for that one. But she said someone extracted my shashama and kundalini and it was inserted to another person. And I apologize for these little things down here in the bottom or whatever, right? Like, yo, I was grabbing these as fast as I could. This is absolutely batshit fucking crazy. She said someone stole her shashama and kundalini. Let's be real here. I don't know what a shashama or a kundalini is, right? But she said she got raped so deeply that someone stole hers. Yo, legit, this bitch is out of her motherfucking mind. Legitimately. Like, she is fucking crazy. This is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my whole life, and we're just getting started. So then she says, before I incarnated, we are aliens secretly, but I remember my other half and I planned children. I'm not sure what all those things are. It's new words to me. Maybe you can explain them tomorrow. Someone who is Muslim-born Palestinian in the former timeline attacked the Jewish community and raided their energy, as well as shamans. The indigenous traveled from the earth to another area. It's real. This man raped me in another galaxy before my incarnation, in between my other half and I growing souls of our children. It affected the earth and the something and the timeline. This is why people get sick. Okay. Let's look at this a second. Right, she said someone who is Muslim-born Palestinian in the former timeline attacked the Jewish community and raided their energy, as well as shamans, the indigenous, and traveled from the earth to another area. It's real. The man raped me in another galaxy before my incarnation, in between my other half and I growing the souls of our children. Yo. Yo, what is this fucking broad talking about? Legit, right? It said it affected the earth and the something and my timeline. This is why people get sick, right? You know, this is literally why individuals get sick as a whole, right? And then she said, wait. It affected the earth and this timeline. The mucus in your throat when you get sick is breast milk. Okay, so apparently the phlegm in your throat is secretly breast milk. Like, yo, this is some shit we didn't know. It is mine secretly. I incarnated it from a different galaxy and I remember. But the attack this man did transcended what we know as linear time. So everyone in estimate is what people denote as starseed. However, we are in the computer, hence why we need phones as opposed to communicating as sentient beings. Do you know what MK Ultra is? Yo, hang on a minute. Yo, wait. Let's you hang on a second. All right. So somehow in this conversation that this baddie broad is having inside of her head, right? Legit. She says the mucus in your throat is breast milk, right? She's speaking about linear time, right? Talking about so what people denote as starseed. However, we are in a computer. So apparently this bitch buys into the fucking Elon Musk. This is all, you know, a giant computer program. Apparently we're in the Matrix, right? You know what I'm saying? And this is why we need phones opposed to communicating as sentient beings. And then she brings up MK Ultra, which, remember, is going to be very important in the future of this fucking video, because, like, yo, this ridiculous female, right? Yo, she legit. All right, so I am the subject that was attacked. But the Illuminati is also there to protect the energy of the divine. So if I am the divine, we are all but the initial point, and further, I am the initial subject of MK Ultra. So, okay, I know my boy was not hitting on a chick who's like 60 years old. Real shit, right? I know he wasn't. But on the same point, like, yo, This chick says she's like 60 or 70 years old because MK Ultra started back in like the 60s or 50s or some shit, right? And this chick, she was in her like 30s, I'm pretty sure, right? So I'm the initial subject of MK Ultra. In essence, the entire world and general population is under attack by what is perceived by a Nazi regime, but there are individuals, part or beyond global elite, who possessed all spiritual power. I incarnated as alien, but someone attacked my body. Everyone has a Shishama and Kundalini, Schumann resonance, aka emanating from your gut center. We are divided by sex, male and female, the penis and vagina. However, legit, like, real shit. I wanted to bring y'all this video. Like, I wanted to put this in a video for y'all so you could completely understand what the fuck it is. Nonsense that people be learning, right? And these people are allowed to vote. Like, you have to understand this. These human beings are allowed to vote. We should really have a conversation, all right? Because there's some individuals on this planet who should not be allowed to be able to be responsible for the rest of us. All right, so then she stands here and says, we are divided by sex, male and female, penis or vagina. However, that is not natural. Everyone is meant to be androgynous. Hence Andromeda, the galaxy that is alien. This is Andromeda, but we are blinded by the guise of what we see as Earth. The Earth is round, but it is toroidal, like a pie stone. So that's where flat earthers come in. It's like a toroid. At the center of the Earth, where there is a void from Antarctica to Antarctica, there is a hole. Yo, hang on. She just broke out flat Earth, right? She says everyone is supposed to be androgynous, right? I mean, because sexual dimorphism doesn't happen in evolution ever, you know what I mean, right? The Earth is round, but it's toroidal, like a pie stone. That's where flat earthers come in. It's like a toroid. And at the center of the Earth, there is a void. From Antarctica to Antarctica, there is a hole. So apparently Antarctica is in two different places, right? Like, legit. Yo, this chick is fucking bananas, right? It gets so cold you wouldn't be able to travel. That's why I suspect there are military bases there. An old writing teaches that Theia, a planet or a star, hit the Earth, and that's how the moon became. The moon eliminates the third eye. Most people believe it is witchcraft, but it isn't the case. At specific time of day, specifically what we know is sunset and sunrise, there is a time that we perceive as the sun and the moon intercept planet X, which is the human eye specific area can visually see, but the blink of the world is possessed. Yo, hang on, right? She suspects there's military bases there, right? And she says, right, somehow, right, she says people perceive it as witchcraft, right? I don't understand why you would say that most people believe is witchcraft, right? Because most people don't believe in witchcraft, just to begin with, right? Like, it's hurting my head just thinking about this nonsense that this fucking crazy broad is goddamn standing here saying. Like, yo, real shit. I got like 50 more pages of this nonsense. Like, real shit. So here's where I'm at. Y'all let me know what you think about this. If you want me to keep doing these fucking videos about this crazy ass broad and her conversation that she's having with herself inside of her fucking head. Real shit. You know what I mean? At the moment, I'm going to end this one right here. If y'all want more of this, like, yo, real shit, do me a favor. Drop a like. Hit the, subscribe button. It is what it is. But, let me know in the comment section that you want more of this, because I will stand here and put out the rest of these that I have, because this is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my entire life. All right, real shit. In the meantime, y'all know the deal. I'm Tom Peace from Pnoid News. I'm gonna holla at y'all. Peace.